Hey, yo, it's your boy Intel22, man, back at you with another video. Bro, what's going on? I might have touched the new always saying, bro, start popping out my shirt and, start wilding out, boys. How Slander coming out the mouth and all, bro. NBA tripping, dog. I still remember the video that I made that was about PG and Russell being on the same team. And I remember how wild I thought that was. Like, once that clicked in my mind that my two favorite players in the league were gonna be on the same team, balling together. I still remember how crazy, like how wild I thought that was at the time. And now I'm sitting here today talking about how they're not even gonna be on the same team anymore.
What?
Bro, what's going on, bro? When you hear some left field stuff, bro, you go through them phases, bro. I went through all the phases. Like, part of me was like, bro, that junk ain't true. Like, I'm being so serious. Like, I really thought, like, my brother one told me about the trade happening. I was like, bro, that junk ain't true. I said that junk probably just fake news. You know, they love trying to make something sound crazy. I was like, why would they trade him? Like, they just signed him to a contract just last year. After all the confirmation went down, I seen the pictures. I hopped on Twitter. That junk really happened, bro. Paul George does not play for the Thunder anymore. And that's still crazy to me. But one thing that I have to say before we start this video, well, actually this video been started, but one thing I have to say before we keep going, I'm an Orlando Magic supporter. That's the team that I support. My team ain't the Thunder. My team ain't the Clippers. My team ain't the Lakers. Team ain't the Celtics. You know, I could go down the whole list of NBA teams. Those are not my team. Like, if you hear me say anything about them, whether I like it or don't like it, that don't make it my team. You feel me? The Magic is a team that I ride with. You know what I'm saying? But my two favorite players is Russell Westbrook and Paul George. And they've been like that for as long as I can remember. I'm really sitting here today talking about how they're not even gonna be on the same team. And my problem with this is y'all boys tripping out here. Like, y'all people out here really tripping. The only news I'm out here hearing is either Westbrook slander or it's Paul George slander. Bro, no, bro. That's not cool with me, because when you talk about somebody snaking somebody, bro, the Paul George situation not the same as KD's. Not even close. KD literally told Westbrook and everybody that he wasn't gonna go nowhere. He was telling them that day by day, and then he just left. And he didn't even tell Russ, bro. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even tell that man at all. And they've been on the same team for like 9 years at the point. Paul George and Westbrook have been on the same team for 2 years, and Westbrook and Paul George actually had a way stronger connection as teammates. You know what I'm saying? Like off the court than KD and Russell did. You know what I'm saying? Like, they actually like Paul George actually has a lot of respect for Russ. Like, every time they try to come and bash that man, bro, Paul George was right there. I ain't say that KD didn't do the same thing, because KD was supportive of Russ when they was on the same team too. We're not gonna act like he wasn't. He really was. But in terms of snaking somebody, the only person I've ever said actually did a job was KD. Like, with the KD situation, it actually felt like snaking, because somebody been recruiting you from their team, which, yeah, you could say, yeah, Kawhi been recruiting Paul George too. But the thing is, Paul George always wanted to play in LA. He been homesick this whole time, bro. That's what a lot of y'all not understanding. Even when he decided to sign that 4-year contract, you know why he signed that? Because he freaks with people, bro. Like, he really freaks with Russ as a person, you know what I'm saying? He didn't sign that 4-year extension because he just wanted to play on the Thunder and they offered him a big contract. That's not the reason why he went there, bro. He stayed because he looked at West as like a best friend, you feel me? And a lot of you not really understand that. It's really not making sense to me. Like, this man Paul George been saying he wanted to go back and play in LA. He's been saying this jump for years, bro. He's been saying this for like, what, 3-4 years? This man had a whole documentary come out about why he re-signed that contract. And he was talking about the unfinished business and stuff. I know people taking that and they doing all kinds of different directions, but at his core, he was saying that, but the other part of him wanted to go back home. So when Kawhi was saying that he was going to go to the Clippers, and he told Paul George to come to the Clippers, it's not like he had to really push Paul George. Like he had to push him, you know what I'm saying? Because Paul George really likes Russ. There's a difference. You can tell that they really like each other. They actually did stuff off the court together. That's completely different. KD and Russ used to do their own things when they was off the court. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't going to the same place. They were friends because they was on the same team, not friends because they was friends. You know what I'm saying? It's a totally different story. I say all this to say that because I freeze with Russ and I freeze with PG, I have to support whatever team both of them go to. And yes, I said whatever team both of them go to because the trading is not done. At this point, I'm convinced too that Russell's going to get traded as well. The Thunder, after hearing about Paul George wanting out, they're convinced that it's time to start over. And then I heard about a report that actually happened before Paul George even was asked for that trade request that leaked out now that that's happened. I guess it was some news that people didn't know about. That I'm thinking maybe Paul George found out about too, and this is probably what pushed them over the edge. But the Thunder actually thought about trying to trade. They was already thinking about starting over. You know what I'm saying? They've already been thinking about this. They was gonna trade PG and Russ to the Raptors, both of them together to try to get Siakam and a whole bunch of other stuff. But Siakam was the main part of that trade. And I'm thinking maybe PG heard something about that. And he was like, oh, I mean, shoot, y'all was gonna try to trade me anyway, bro, I'm out. I wanna get out and I wanna go to the Clippers. He said, nobody but the Clippers. You gonna trade me to the Clippers because I wanna go home. You know what I'm saying? I wanna go home. Whoa. He wanted to do that jump, bro. He was trying to go home. You know what I'm saying? This jump really crazy to me, bro. So I've really been sitting here thinking about teams I'd be okay with watching Russ get traded to. Cause just like how OSN is, I feel the same way with that. Like, I don't just want to see Russ get traded anywhere, bro. I want to see him get traded somewhere where I can actually believe in the idea of him winning. I want to see, I'm literally gonna be rooting next year for the Clippers. Like, if Orlando gets kicked out of the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be rooting for the Clippers. I ain't even gonna hold you up. I'm gonna be like, dang, bro, Clippers, let's go. Go and beat the Lakers, go and win your ring. Cause I want to see both of them boys win a ring, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see that jump happen. So, because I want to see that happen, Russ gotta get traded somewhere where I can actually believe it's gonna happen. They talking about niggas. They talking about Bulls. Ew. No, we don't want none of that. Suns, no. If he comes to our team, honestly, as surprised as this may sound to y'all, I actually don't want him to get traded to our team because that means if whatever team gets Russ, your mindset has to be win now. I don't want to hear him go to no team that's in true rebuild phase. Our team is not complete. Our team is not in rebuild phase per se. We're in transitioning phase. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get into becoming a contender. And now that all these trades happen, now that the league's not extremely unfair anymore, you know what I'm saying? Now there's not that one super overpowered team that only lost because of injuries. Now we don't have that situation anymore. Now I can see anybody being able to win again. That's the feeling that I wanted to come back to the NBA. So I'm glad competition is back. If he gets traded to our team, there's a high chance we're going to have to trade Aaron Gordon or Jonathan Isaac. I don't want to trade neither one of them. Y'all can have Vooch. I'm sorry, I say it. Y'all can have Vooch. Hey, y'all can take Vooch. We'll keep Bamba too. Let's keep Bamba. Let's keep that trio right there. Y'all, matter of fact, y'all can take Evan Fournier too if y'all want him. Y'all want a first round pick? Sure, y'all can get two of them. So that's where I'm at right now. So really, if he can get traded to like the Bucks, the Pacers, you know what I'm saying, go play with Oladipo again, you know what I'm saying. He can get traded to like the Nuggets. I've heard somebody say the Nuggets. That would be crazy. But if like he go to like the Nuggets, you know what I'm saying, teams like that. Like I want it to be somebody that he can really contend with. Except the Rockets. Nah, Rockets young dead, bro. I don't even like how that team plays. If he played there, it would just be watching ISO ball. It'd be your turn. You know what I'm saying. If he goes to the Rockets, it's gonna be James Harden's turn. Then it's gonna be Russ' turn. I don't want to see that. That's going to be trash. I already don't really like watching the Rockets as it is. Like, that team honestly boring to watch to me. Because it's literally just watching one player dribble until he shoots the ball. And that just not fun to watch. I'm sorry. So I don't want to see that. Mostly the Bucks. I'm honestly hoping he goes to the Bucks the most. Him and Giannis, that would be nasty. But that's where my mind is at right now. I'm pretty sure Russ is going to get traded now that they traded PG. And the idea that they was already thinking about trading both of them before, that really confirms to me that Russ is going to get traded too. The fact that PG still had 3 more years on his contract and y'all traded him, I don't want to hear none of this other wild jump people talking about where it might be chemistry problems. Like, nah, bro, he don't have a problem with the players on his team. You know what I'm saying? Kawhi honestly didn't really have a problem with the players on his team until they started going behind Pop, and then they started taking shots at him like how the organization was doing with the Spurs. You know what I'm saying? That's the true reason why Kawhi wanted to leave. They wasn't believing that man. The Thunder jump was different. Like I really feel like the organization wasn't believing in them either. They won't even get rid of the coach. You know what I'm saying? They never explored the idea that maybe the coach is the issue. But like I feel like Paul George wants to win. And honestly, if there was a way for Westbrook to be on the Clippers too, he would be happy with that. Like I don't think people understand that. He'd be happy with that. He'd be like, dang, imagine if they would have traded both of them to the Clippers. You know what I'm saying? Then y'all wouldn't be saying this. Y'all wouldn't be saying this, would y'all? Y'all wouldn't be like, oh, man, you can't win with Russ. Oh, you gotta do X, Y, Z. Bro, I'm sorry to say it, bro, but Thunder, your time has come. Y'all gonna have to officially do a rebuild, bro. That's just where it's at this point. So this actually might be my first video that I'm dropping since that video where I said I was gonna stay. So yeah, I got y'all for punishment coming up soon. That video will be coming up soon too, but I wanted to drop this first because to me this is more relevant now because it recently happened, like yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Even though I know I'm late. I've been getting my thoughts together all day. I wanted to make sure I knew where I was going with this before I dropped this video, you know what I'm saying? So this is just where I'm at right now, and I hope that y'all enjoyed the video, you know. I hope y'all have a good rest of the day, you know what I'm saying? You know, we spreading positivity around here. And we don't need none of that downing players thing. We don't need none of that. We don't need none of them snake emojis, bro. Paul George is not no snake. That done dead. Y'all gonna get off that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna hop off that. Russ ain't a cancer, you know what I'm saying? He's not a cancer either. So y'all, that done dead. Y'all saying people can't play, bro. Man almost had 2 people that won an MVP while being on his team. Don't tell me he makes people worse. I feel just like Jalen Rose, bro. I am not here for the slander of Russ. We're not slandering Russ. PG doesn't deserve to be slandered either. Cause when both of them now on Thunder, what y'all gonna be doing then? When the fans of that team, yes I said fans, cause them boys acting like some fanboys. But when the fans of the Thunder realized that the team was about to trade both of them anyway, then I think everybody might gonna come back together and be about, oh, okay, well, it's not as bad. Paul George just seen it early. He said, dang. He was thinking about staying. I promise you he was gonna stay. Like, this man just put in a trade request a few days before he got traded. And then said Clippers. You think that's just ironic that he just randomly chose now? He could have been said that he wanted to be gone, you know what I'm saying? He could have said he wanted to. He could have said that he didn't want to be in the Thunder as soon as they lost, you know what I'm saying? He could have said it a month later. He could have been announced that he didn't want to play there no more. He could have said it just before the draft, but he didn't. Leave comments in the comment section. I'm trying to hear y'all thoughts on this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep watching these news, you know what I'm saying? Just keep learning about what everything is going on. Cause this junk is beyond me, big fella. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just looking at free agency like, relax, brother. You know what I'm saying? Relax. Like, relax, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about free agency right now. But if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give your boy a thumbs up. Share the video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And as always, it's been real. It's your boy. I'm out. This junk crazy.